So just, it's a movie. So if I'm going to do a scene like that, I know before I go to work that I've been hired to do, and they don't see. I prepare mentally and physically. I know what I'm in for, and so does he. So in movies, you never see foreplay, hardly ever. In real life, you better have it. And often, this is what I learned the most back in the day. Guys say, how do I get my girlfriend, ... So the whole mentality of getting your partner to do something is wrong. But how do I get my girlfriend to take it up the butt? And when they ask it like that, it's like, let her do you first. Oh no. Oh well.
Too bad.
Too bad. So sad. And they don't understand. They think it's just another, it's like any other orifice. It's like, no, you have one too. Carol Queen said it best. Anuses are very democratic orifices. Everybody has one.
It's a great equalizer.
Are you going to interview Carol?
We did already.
Isn't she the best?
She's amazing.
I've been a Carol Queen fan since the first thing I read of her 25 years ago. And that we're friends is like, really? Wow, I'm a huge fan. She's so amazing. She's so smart. She's a little bit nice too. That was a one question and 20-minute answer.
No, yeah. I mean, so how's your inspiration changed over the years? I mean,
the inspiration. Oh, that's a good question. Good question. The inspiration has changed. Not as much as you think. I got in here first for my own yaya. I wanted a lot of sex without having to be in a relationship, without having to have to tell I love you, anything like that. I like for me the compartmentalization of professional sex performance works for me really well. I like that. I go to work, I do the sex, and I leave. And I appreciate that. Because I have love at home. I have a quality relationship with a quality person. So like that part of me, I don't have to try to find that at work because it's really hard to find. You can't find it at work. Inspiration is still mainly education and advocacy and role modeling. I'm getting I'm getting less and less interested in having intercourse with men on camera because I'm not the bunny. And so when they do the MILF movies, in real life, if I'm with someone half my age or less, it doesn't go the way it does in the movies. At home, if age gap is half my age or less, guess who's in charge? Guess who's running the show? Wait. That would be me. And in movies, they keep trying to stick these poor young men into the older guy template. And so the most intercourse in most movies these days, I find boring, perfunctory, formulaic, annoying, and I'm over it. And very rarely, no, I work with men my own age. We only have a real connection. I worked with Shawn Michaels not too long ago. It was fantastic because we're old friends. I was actually lovely scene. But when I'm with someone 23, I'm not really into 23-year-old men. I'm not into young men particularly. So it's like, and they don't let me run the scene. Well, okay.
Who's not going to let you run the scene, right?
Most directors. So being with men on camera after 26 years, because of the low level of inventiveness or creativity on the part of the producers, directors, leaves me bored with doing guys on camera. Women always have to do them on camera because I'm always in a power position. Because I'm older, I'm a legend, and usually the women are happy to work with me. And I know that I will get a good time from them because I know what I'm doing. And with a guy, it becomes more filled by the numbers, and it's hard for me to get real passion going for most of my boy girl scenes. I like it. It was just blowjob scenes that we had with that, but when the intercourse starts, it's like, oh, yawn. Because all they do, they have one speed.
And they have a dick that's attached, which I don't understand. I like
And it's like, in real life, you a little fast, a little slow, a little grind, you mix it up. And in porno fucking, it's just all passion all the time. And it gets annoying after a while, I'm not going to lie. Oh my God, it's totally, ruined the rest of my career. Suffice it to say, if I do it on camera, I do it at home for free. If I do not do it on camera, and that means I probably don't do it at all. There's something to do at home I don't do on camera. Something in my personal life that, you know what, that's not for anyone else to see. It's submissive. Sorry, you don't get to see that. But you see me do it on camera, these things I like to do anyway. So that's been the secret to my longevity. My longevity and my being able to maintain my mental health is that I don't do anything on camera that I wouldn't otherwise do anyway. And that's the secret to it. It's like, if you don't do it at home for free, don't do it on camera for money. and a surefire way to insanity and eventual drug addiction because you're so hating going to work, you got to get high first. And once you have to get high to go to work, get a different job, especially if it's sex work involving your body and somebody else. Oh my God, oh my God.
It's so interesting when I hear people say that, that women in porn are so, degraded and everything's so bad. It seems the only women that I talk to, or maybe I'm just talking to a special stuff, that are so excited and so happy with what they're doing, and they're doing it just for the love of sex and for the love of wanting to create art and the love.
And money, and a decent paycheck for someone who may only have high school education.
Yeah.
But also, the degradation is a subjective experience. So when someone says it's degrading to women, that's clearly projection. And if they were in that situation, they would feel degraded, and therefore, for them, it is degrading. For me, it's subjective, and so it is not. You can't tell me I'm being degraded. That's something that I have to experience myself and acknowledge. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling this way. Now, you can say, this upsets me to watch it, I find it disturbing, I don't find it sexy, I find it disgusting or icky or awful, then that means you have to own your feelings about it. And no, I'm fine. I have a clear view. Clearly she's being degraded because I know these things. And no, lady, you don't. I've been being told by women for 20 years I'm being degraded, and they still will not listen to me when I tell them, actually, no. But thanks to your concern. And these are women who claim to like women or to have women's best interests at heart, but when a sex worker says, my experience is such and such, oh, no, that couldn't possibly be right. So you're too young to be alive in the 70s, but the 70s was about your story, telling truth to power, telling your story. Your story matters. Your story is important. Your experience is really yours to own, yours to claim. Own it. And so I started owning it and saying, but not that. No, not that. If you want to be a male-bashing, person, you can do that, but I cannot be a sex worker because that's not an appropriate choice for women to make. And then the one that tell me, have you really examined what you're doing? Have you examined it? It's like, I would use a gender insult, but I don't want to get shit on for that as well. So you're being a jerk. Of course I've examined it. I'm in Berkeley in the 70s. Of course I examined it. I've been examining my life since I was 8. I've examined it greatly, in detail, in great depth, really now. After 26 years, I still know what I'm going to do. So clearly, it was a good choice for me. For me. Not for everybody, for moi. If you don't like it, don't make movies. Don't watch movies. It's okay. We'll do fine without your help.
So my first Nina Hartley experience was watching your instruction for your Nina Hartley expert guides to pretty much everything. They're amazing. So I consider you one of the ultimate sex educators.
That is what I love doing best.
How do you sort of negotiate doing sex education and working in porn?
Well, in our culture, if you show genitalia on camera, it makes it pornography. Whether it's instructional, titillating, art, still, porn. And sex is it's a bunch of skills. There's a physical skill. How do you twiddle the knobs? It's a social skill. How do I say, hi, I'm Nina, what's your name? How do we interact with people? There's an intrapersonal relationship. How do I feel with myself? How do I feel about my sexuality, my issues, my religion, whatever, how do I feel with myself? There's the emotional ability to have sex. Can you handle your emotions? Are you able to take responsibility for your actions, your feelings, and mother yourself, parent yourself in a healthy way? Like this, I puke in your lap and ask you to take care of me this way. Very unattractive. Puke in lap, bad. And then and so I talk a lot about the psychosocial and the physical skills.